Everybody, it is Tug here from Twisted Tug Studio. Happy Monday. Chilly Monday here in California. It rained, last couple days it rained, and in the 50s. We rarely get a 50-degree day here in California. But being from upstate New York myself, I kind of like it. Gonna be honest with you, I kind of like it. It's kind of cozy. Speaking of cozy, I got my Twisted Tug hoodie on. This is Little Teapup. Little Teapup, my newest Twisted Tug mascot. These are available in hoodies, ringers, t-shirts. We got a brand new banging a lot of t-shirts up. We got Wendy Torrance from the Shining t-shirt up. We have the Michael Myers shape, Frank Zane bodybuilder kind of hybrid shirt up. And we have a Killer Clown shirt, brand new Killer Clown shirt in the last 24 hours, I think. Twisty the Clown, Dolls from Hell. Love that logo. That's up too. Check it out. Get in a hoodie. Stay cozy, owner. Let's do some shout outs. Let's do Deathless Tees. Let's do Hank, Jason, Deathless Tees t-shirts, Deathless podcast, easy for me to say with my first cup of coffee. Deathless podcast, amazing podcast, amazing shirts, and amazing guys. Hank and Jason are just amazing guys. Speaking of amazing guys, Bo Cooper at Hops and Horror, every Wednesday he gives you a different location where he does a horror movie review, and then he gives you a different craft beer that he's going to review. He's quite the connoisseur of beers in the best way possible, and he's going to tell you which beers he likes and which horror movies he likes. Pay attention. Jackie Racket Jobs. Jackie Racket Jobs is the owner of Oddities, Old Ghost Auditorium in Florida, ran by Brittany, and they have the most amazing, I've said this before, most amazing fucking crap I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, if I could just kind of stay there all night and vacuum, I told Brittany I would do that. Anything I could do to get into that building, they wouldn't get me to leave. It'd be definitely a police situation for me to leave. Great stuff. Anyway, Jack does banners. He does circus sideshow banners. You decide what you want. You decide the size. You decide the budget. He'll do it for you. Amazing guy. Both Brittany and Jack, amazing people. Old Ghost Auditorium. I'll hashtag all these things at the bottom. Let's get to my shit. This is Mr. Morgue. Mr. Morgue is my latest creation. Last week, I did 3 sculpts, Halloween, I should say, and I did really intricate, detailed sculpts, a little bit more involved than I usually do. Mr. Morgue is one of them. Mr. Morgue, I'm very proud of. Mr. Morgue is, I don't think he was done last week when I aired the Monday show. Mr. Morgue is the story, his backstory is he's a funeral director that when the funeral director died, no one knew how to take care of embalm him or put him out. So he just kind of sat in a chair, and this is what happened to him. So he's got a lot of decay, he's got a lot of decomposition on his face, and he's dressed in his little old-fashioned tuxedo with his little old-fashioned bow ties. Most of my dolls have actual antique shoes. I think these antique shoes are from the early 1900s. So these are vintage ventriloquist dolls to start out with, if you're new to the whole Twisted Tug thing. And then I resculpt the face. Clay, sculpt with these little, my pretty little big hands, my fat Italian hands. Sculpt this, and then I paint him. I'll put a clear coat of shellac or varnish over them just to make sure that the paint's on there and they're going to be a little bit more sturdy. And that's what you have, the finished product, the twisted process. This is Mr. Morgue. He's up for adoption. I did 3 sculpts yesterday. I'm going to try to get the pictures of them. Oh, I'm going to show you one of them. I'm going to show you one of them I'm proud of. This is going to be, speaking of the Killer Clown shirt, we're going to do another Killer Clown. You guys love the clowns. So this is my sculpt of a clown. I don't know what you can see here because I know he's all white. He's got the Killer Clown face, and I actually gave him there's 2 acrylic teeth in the front there, and then I filled the rest in with clay teeth. And he's going to have that big, grinny smile. And again, I love that kind of decomposition around the eyes, so you can see the eye sockets there, and the high cheekbones, and the bone structure coming through from the, I guess you want to say, rotting corpse. Which any clown is cuter when they rot. Speaking of amazing dolls and amazing sculpts, I have just discovered Scary Fairy. Jen Scary Fairy. Jen is behind Scary Fairy. You have to check these stuff out. Jen is a sculptress. Is that a thing? Sculptress? I just invented it. She's a sculptress. She's a sculptress, she's a painter, and she's a sewer, and she makes dolls as well. And her dolls are absolutely amazing. She makes the faces. She also makes rubber masks that are amazing. She does Chucky. She does Cannibal Voodoo people, a lot of her own creation. She does the Night Before Christmas characters, and she just recently did Annabelle. But her claim to fame in my book is she does the Poltergeist Clown. You guys know the Poltergeist Clown? They attacked the little boy there under the bed. So I got one from her. Let me show you what she did here. These are 42 inches long. just like the now. She usually does them in the true colors of the Poltergeist, which was like red, white, and blue. She did mine black. This is the only black one she had. You've got to see this. So the face is rubber. Now she molds these and casts the face, the hair, this hat. Because look at the work that went into this. And then he is 40. He's about to like you're there, right? Like you're watching Poltergeist. Poltergeist Clown, 42 inches. Okay. I'm going to say this. I don't like to say prices of people's stuff because, but affordable. I'll leave it at that. Check it out. Scary Fairy, affordable. She just did her first line of Annabelle's, her version of Annabelle's. We've had a conversation, me and Jen had a conversation about this. It's really hard to do the pre-existing dolls because they've already been done, and a lot of the bigger toy companies, horror toy companies I should say, sell these. So it's hard to nail Annabelle. It's hard to nail Poltergeist Clown. She did it, but it's hard to make. So it's easier for artists to make their version of something, their takeoff on Annabelle, their takeoff on Chucky, their takeoff on the Poltergeist Clown. And if you're really lucky, you get somebody that really takes their own version of it and runs with it. And she did that. She did her version in what she can do, which is a lot. Beautifully, beautifully. I bought an Annabelle. I didn't get it yet. I'd show you guys if I did, but I love her. Jen, hi. Scary Fairy, she's up there working today. Check her stuff out and grab something. I talked about my new shirts, talked about my new sculpts. It's like I said, stay warm, you guys. It's November. I have 3 new sculpts I did yesterday, and those are going to be out and running. We'll see what I can accomplish today. We're getting a new hot water heater here at the studio, so I'm kind of excited having hot water in a couple days. Yeah, so, hence the hoodie. So we're excited about that. Keep buying those shirts. Keep burping in your face. Keep following me. Keep up those likes. Tell your friends. I'm really excited. Our last Charles Manson doll sold about a week ago. Not that I won't make more, but the last one, I think I sold 4 Manson dolls. And these stories are so funny. So this girl, I'm not going to mention her name because it's a surprise, but somebody bought it for their boyfriend. And I'll just leave it at that. But I mean, the Ted Bundy doll, again, was an anniversary present from a girl to her guy as an anniversary present. I just love, it's hilarious. This is the day of age we live in where you get a serial killer doll as a romantic gesture. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Hang in there. I will see you Monday, and I will have my new dolls up momentarily, probably. So, thank you, and stay twisted.